Good evening, everybody. This is MR Retouch. My name is Biggs. I would like to show you how I detect this image from start to finish. Okay, so we can find our channel on YouTube. The name of the channel is ASAS Pixel Studio. All right, so if you have a picture like this, it's actually very easy to retouch the textures because we have smooth textures and the skin as well. But if you check some of the features of the face and the contours and also the hair needs to be fixed. You can see the skin color here is very harsh compared to the one outside, so we have a lot of work to do over there. Alright, so those are the things I noticed in the image, but I would like to start with the hair and then we'll move on to the rest part of the body in this tutorial. So let's get started. I will unlock the layer and then I will duplicate, Ctrl J. Sorry, I double click that, Ctrl J to duplicate the layer, and let's create a new empty layer. Now this layer is actually going to be useful because we are going to be using the clone stamp tool just to get the hair looking uniform. Now there is one thing I usually do. I like making the circle, drawing a circle to like a circular elliptical tool, hold it down, shift to make sure that the hair is round, something like this. Let's make it like this. Now I usually make sure it covers all the hair, so I'm gonna leave it. If yours is filled like this, you can turn off the fill and then just have only the stroke. Okay, turn on. So now I already know where I want to fill with my hair. Okay, so we can turn it off and on. Now let's grab another new empty layer. I'm going to drag it below. This will be our guide. For this one, I will start duplicating. Quite alright, we need to fix everything inside like this. Get the clone stamp tool, make it bigger, hold and hot, sample somewhere close, and this darker part, you're just going to fill it in like that. So I'm going to do all of that, but for now I want to show you the hardest part of retouching the hair. So we're going to do all of this to fill the hair, but for now let's see how we're going to edit the edge of this image. So let's turn off this elliptical tool and let's grab the lasso tool. For this one, I'll grab this somewhere like this. Yep, somewhere like this. Let's make it smooth. Select this layer and let's do it like this. Good. So have a good selection. I'm going to grab the clone stamp tool, hold and hold, select outside, make sure the brush is a little bit hard, and I'm going to draw like this. Okay, so now I have that. Now Ctrl D to deselect. We have the hair like this. So what I'm going to do now is to copy that side, or this side. I'm going to copy it. So let's copy it like this. And I'm going to duplicate, Ctrl J to duplicate it. Let's move it. We keep moving it and turning it round. Like that. Ctrl J. Ctrl J. And I'm going to keep doing this till I get the round shape of the hair. Ctrl J. So I'm going to pause the video and quickly do all that. Alright, so I just copied like 10 of that, and I can group it. But this last one, which is coming out here, I'm actually going to erase part of it like this. Okay, yeah, so like this. Now one more thing I need to do is to remove that. So I'm just going to click on this one, take the lasso tool, and let's do something like this. Take the clone stamp tool, hold and hot, and remove this once. Okay, so now that we have that cleaned up, we are almost done. I'm going to select this one as well, take the clone stamp tool and remove that little one from there. Okay, so we're good. Now let's group from this side, Ctrl D to deselect. Let's group from here to this layer, group, and you can see before and after just by clicking all of that. Now we're not done yet. I'm going to open it up and I'm going to start from the layer. Let's just start from layer 1. Ctrl Z. Okay, so that's the layer 1, and let's see layer 2. Now it's actually very important. You need to go to transform and warp. You can use perspective warp or puppet warp, but this one is just to see what it's doing to the image. So you can just drag and make sure you balance the hair, make it more round. I'm going to hit that, select some, this one. Let's see if there's anyone right here. Okay, let's select this one, the same thing. So I'm going to do it for all of them. Transform, warp to, and I can move it. Let's zoom in and make sure we're doing it right. Okay, so something like this. I'm going to bring this in a bit just to dress it and make it curvy. So I'm going to do that for almost all of them. All right, so this will be the first set. Let's drag the layer 1 out of the group. So this is the first set. Now we can actually grab the tool again and just hold on Alt and fix all of this once quickly, so you can go ahead and fix the holes. Now there's one thing I need to point out, which I'm going to do quickly. Apart from the hair, we need to still fix some part of the head, but this time around I'm going to make it bigger like that. Just sample somewhere close and fix the hair till it goes round. So something like that, and that's too much. 2, 3, so like this. Although it's actually looking unrealistic now, so I'm going to start again to make sure I do all of that. And Alt, yeah, so something like this. Just sample somewhere closer and make sure it's okay. So Alt, sample here and fix. I'm gonna sample here and fix. Sample somewhere close, fix. Sample somewhere close, fix. Okay, so you can see the way it's going now. Sample somewhere close, fix. Sample somewhere close and fix. Sample somewhere close, fix. Sample somewhere close, fix. Like that. Let's keep on doing that till we have uniform. Sample somewhere close and fix. Not everything you need to fix though, but it's actually important we cover most of the places like that, and so on. Yep. So when you come to delicate places like this, you need to just take your time. I'm gonna do this. Okay, so let's say we have it like this. Now for this one, we're going to duplicate layer as well. So because we want to make it look real, and I'm just going to sample that side and make sure it forms a curve like this. Now it is this curve I'm going to take. So I'm going to grab this tool now, select this one. If I turn this on, you see that. So let's grab this one. Yep. And Ctrl J to duplicate that, And same thing we did, we're going to move it round and round till we have that curve, real curve we have. Ctrl J, and I'm going to move it round like that. Ctrl J, move it round. Let's take it to the side and move it round. So you can see the procedure is actually very, very long. So it looks real to the highs. I'm going to put it somewhere here. So I'm going to quickly finish all of that. Alright, so I just finished that. I'm going to select from here to this side and I'm going to group it. So we have this, you can see how it looks. At times you can decrease the opacity to make it look realistic, but for now let's make it full and let's quickly brush up every other thing we need to brush up for the air. So I'm going to select the layer below and fill all of this in like this. So just fill it in, Ctrl Z. I'm going to do that again like this one. From here I'm going to drag in, select, drag in, select, drag in. So something like this. Let's drag all of this. So it's as if you're brushing the hair, but you need to select somewhere closer to where you want to fix. So I'm still actually going to do all of that while pausing the video. Okay, so let's have that in mind, that this is what you're actually going to be doing. All right, let me pause the video and finish all of that. All right, so we have that now. We can close the group and turn it off and on, but I think that's too pronounced, so it's not looking like it's real. So what we need to do is to open up the group and let's see how to make it realistic. So we're actually going to be merging all of those from here to this side and merge layers. So now that we've merged the layer, we can move it and move it like this. Let's look at it from far. Move it down and use the edit, same principle, wrap tool, and we can just bring it down like this, and we can as well adjust some part. Okay, so something like that. And now what we also need to do is to grab this one, and I'm just going to draw. Just take note, this is very sensitive part, so I'm using my mouse right now. Let's just use this one, and I'm going to grab this one, and quickly I'm just going to draw, and I want to remove all of that. Oh, sorry, I'm pressing the wrong button. Okay, so that's what we're going to do on that layer. And if you notice what I'm doing, I'm making sure we have a smoother curve like this. So we can use the eraser tool. Here's the eraser tool, and we can erase. I think that's the best one to use. And let's grab the same tool and come again and draw. Eraser tool. So this is just the first procedure. I'm going to use the eraser tool right here again, like this. Take the eraser tool and clean up like that. Okay, so Control D to deselect, and now we have this one which is looking like this. So we can click. Did I use the eraser tool on that one? Sorry, let's do it again. Yeah, like this. Okay, hold on shift, add, hold on hot, subtract. Yep. So the eraser tool now, and we can clean. All right, so now that we have that, Control D to deselect. So what we need to do is just to decrease the opacity till it looks good. We can even leave it like this, but let's decrease the opacity a bit. Take it far, and yeah, I think that looks okay. Where is where? This one. Decrease. Okay, this looks good to me for the now. And now let's see. Let's increase the opacity a little bit. Okay, so something like that. And I'm going to come here. We can merge all the layers together. Merge layers. And so we have to group. Drag it out of the group, drag it out of the group. So what we need to do now is to just take the clone stamp tool and just finish up the patches like this. Make it bigger. Hot sample. Yeah, something like this. I think we've done this before. I wonder why it's looking Ctrl Z, Z. Let's just finish up the patches. Okay, so this one right here. So just finishing touches. Let's come here again. Come here, fix. Come here, fix. Come here, fix and fix. Okay, so okay, this side fix, this side fix. All right, now this side I'm just quickly gonna do the hair. So fix. All this needs to be fixed. Make it small. You need to pay attention to details, okay? So I'm gonna pause the video and just quickly tidy up all of this. As you can see, we need to tidy up most of these places. All right, so I just actually touched some, so I'm gonna merge it again. So far so good. We have from this to this. Okay, so one other step is to go to filter and liquify. So this is where we're actually gonna merge the, like, make it okay. So just grab this forward wrap tool and we're actually gonna start pushing it up and making sure it has the oval shape. So just gently make some places bigger and push out. Yep, like that. I'm gonna make this place small and push in, push this place out. So remember, this is just a tutorial, so it actually takes time, like I said. Okay, so once you do that, you can start, you know, making sure it's round. Right, so but this one, I'm gonna make it small and push this one in, make it small and make sure this is actually round as well. So let's make this okay. So I think we need to make this place coming. All right, let's see the preview before and after, before and after. So this is also a place where you can enhance the feature, such as I'm going to push this place Let's push it out a bit. Undo that, Ctrl Z. Yep. So for the eyebrow, I'm gonna raise it up like this. Yep. And straighten it. And I'm gonna enhance this one. I'm gonna take the poker tool and give some dimension. You can see what it's doing. It's enhancing the holes. All right. Let's do that quickly. You can give us some depose. Let's punch out the cheek and the forehead. Bring out all these places and the jaw. Take the face tool and give us some visual. Small. And I'm going to make the lips smaller. So this lip is already even okay. So something like this. Let's make the nose smaller. Now we take this one. Remember, I'm just using this opportunity to adjust most of the features. You can see this neck. Just make it straight a bit. Like that. Okay, so if that's the case, we can take the jaw in and let's make this place more round, like that. It's gonna look as if she's chubby instead of just having all of that. Alright, so let's see preview. Just a little change and it's okay. So that's for the hair. You can take your time and fix all this. And one thing you can also do is to just grab the curve, brighten it up, invert, Control high, take the brush tool, make sure the foreground color is white, and just draw a white this thing like this down. You can as well place some Ctrl Z. You can just do some like this. So let's leave that for now. Now since we have this, we want to brighten it up. So what we just need to do is to feather it out. Go to Windows, Properties, Graph Property, the mask. You're going to feather that out. Okay, just to brighten it up, I'm going to decrease. I think the graph, the curve is actually too big, so delete. You can do it again anytime though. So just take it up, Control I, invert, and then draw it. Yeah, this should look good. Okay, so now we can go to Windows, Properties, and feather it. Yeah, something like this. Decrease the opacity, and just like that. So just to create a sense of light on the hair. You can as well grab the hue and saturation adjustment and desaturate a little bit. Control I, invert, and you paint over the hair to desaturate some part of the hair, like that. Okay, so far so good. We have merge layers. We have this to this, this to this, and now let's zoom in this to this. Okay, so that's for hair. Then we're going to move on to the rest.